Hey, Timmy, it's like if I, ooh. When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown. When you got worries, all the noise and the hurry seems to help, I know. Downtown, and you may find somebody kind to help and understand you. Someone who is just like you and needs a gentle hand to guide them along. So maybe I'll see you there. We can forget all our troubles, get all our cares, and go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. No finer place for sure downtown. Everything's waiting for you downtown. Hey, TVs. Oh my gosh, it's so fun to have a little flashback. That's from the summer of 1964. That's Petula Clark downtown. Gosh, where did the years go? I don't know. Well, I'm here today. Look who I got. I got Lamb Chop with me and my buddy Kanga. Kanga's visiting us all the way. Where are you from? Yeah, Australia. Kanga's here from Australia. He's a friend of Lamb Chops and a friend of mine. And we're just hanging out on Tuesday. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. Oh my gosh, look how many people we got here. There's Glittery Rainbow all the way from Germany. Queen Cola Bobs is here. Yay. Laura Doss is here. Colleen Croy is here. Wow, there's Kim Osmer. Hey, Kim, good to see you. Pastor Soup is here. First time here, but I'm here. I'm on good recommendation that this guy is the real deal. Well, thank you, Pastor. Welcome. So glad you're here. Conscious Vibrations is there. Hey, Janine, good to see you. Unconditional Love is here. Wow, look, we got all these wonderful people. Yeah, is Gingerly here? Hi, Psychic Bob. Is Gingly. Sorry for saying the name right. I can't read today. I got to put my glasses on. Hi, Psychic Bob. I missed you. Missed your last videos. I hope you're doing well. You're such a vibe. You're such a vibe. I love it. Ah, thank you. You know, I just have fun. The secret to life, and I'm serious about this for all of you, have fun in your day, no matter what's happening. I know a lot of you have serious problems going on. But you know what? If you get up each day and you say, you know what? It's a new day. The sun's risen. The zodiac is spinning. And I've got friends in my life. You know, some of you are going to say, well, Bob, I have no friends in my life. But you got Psychic Bob as your friend. You're here today. And other people in chat, they'll be your friends. Talk to each other. Get to know each other. So many wonderful friendships have been made here at Spirit Channel. And I welcome all of you. I'm so glad you're here. It's so good to have all of you here. Well, why don't you guys go over there and sit down, okay? What's that? Well, maybe. We'll see how the day goes. They each say they want to try to do a psychic reading a little later. I don't know if I'm ready for that one, but maybe we'll let them. All right, why don't you go over and sit on that little tape, that little chair over there? Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, you go. You got to go too. Okay, there you go. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm telling you, we got so much going on here. Well, welcome to Tuesday. For those of you who are new here and are not familiar with our channel, my name is Bob Hickman, and I'm a psychic medium. And every Tuesday, well, we do it twice a week, Tuesdays and Sundays, we gather and we do a live stream event. And I do live psychic readings. That's right. I'm a psychic and a medium. And I come here to help bring messages from the spirit world, from your loved ones, from spirit guides. We find out what is going on your journey, and I'm here to help you. So I want to welcome you. If you're new here, why don't you be part of our scene? Just hit that subscribe button. You know, we really are like a family here. You know, I've been on YouTube since 2007. What year is that? Like 13 years now? 37, 14 years? 13, 14 years. 2021. I can't do math. Is that 14 years Psychic Bob's been on YouTube? Wow. Whew, I'm getting old. Where's the time go? But you know what? I wouldn't miss it. And in the early days, we didn't have these live streams. I had to do everything pre-taped. But, you know, I love to be live with you guys because I like to connect to you and talk to you. You know, it's so good to have you here. You guys are great. Well, anyways, listen, so we're gonna see what the spirit world has. And before we get into that, I just want to say, first of all, a few announcements. Thank you so much to all of you who came up to yesterday's video. If you didn't see it, you got to check it out. It's in the queue right before this one. I did an astrology forecast. We got 3 major sun transits happening this week. Ooh, a lot of power. This is one of my favorite zodiac videos to do. And by the way, I'm wearing today, I got to show you my jewelry. This was a gift from my friend Danny Massey. Danny, if you're listening, I love my jewelry that you sent me and all my presents. And I will call you. But this is a zodiac pin. It's an original from the 1970s. He bought it at a vintage clothing store. And I just think it's great. Can you guys see? It's a massive. Back in the 70s, people wore big jewelry. And I love big jewelry. So I am wearing my big zodiac pendant. And I'm aligning with that solar energy because I tell you, we got power going this week. We really do. Also, make sure, now listen, make sure before I forget, please give me thumbs up on this video. Thumbs up, like this video, favorite, share it with your friends, and hit subscribe, okay? I always forget to say that, so I'll get that out of the way right now. Also, I want you guys especially, don't miss next Monday. Next Monday, we're going to have a special astrology forecast video with some new announcements, some really big stuff. We're going to change up our Monday format a little bit on the astrology. Some of you guys have been making requests. PsychicBob's getting your fan mail and hearing you. And we're going to add some new stuff to next Monday's show. Because a lot of you said, oh, I'd like to have this. I'd like to have that. So we're going to still continue everything we always do. But we're going to add some new stuff to the show. So make sure to be here next Monday for a new launch of Astrology Monday. I think you're going to really, really like it. All right, big event. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Just be here and you'll get to find out, okay? All right, now, also I want to say thank you to everybody who came out to the last few days. This last weekend was really busy. We had our psychic development class on Saturday. I want to say thank you to all you who came out. By the way, at the right below here, you'll see register for PsychicBob's class at PsychicBob.com. There's my website, virtual appointing, PsychicBob.com. Every Saturday, we teach psychic development. I want you there for our Saturday class. Come out and learn. This Saturday, we're going to talk about how to understand haunted houses, how to do a haunted house investigation, how to know if a house is really haunted or not. So come out and visit us on Saturday. It's $30, 2-hour live training. I will be working with you in Zoom. Do not worry if you know how to work Zoom. I will send out a link. All you do is go to my website and register. Do your payment over there. It's $30 for 2 hours. And then I will send out a Zoom link on Saturday morning to you guys. So everybody that registers, you'll get in. Hi, Killher1313. I have to ask you, please hold your donations. I can't do readings yet, okay? Thank you. I'm sorry. Please hold your donations. By the way, I got to talk to you also about donations real quick. First of all, I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you who've been supporting my channel. As many of you know, I recently suffered a home invasion event. All of my YouTube processing equipment, my cameras and lighting was stolen, and I've had a major loss on that. I'm now in the process of getting new equipment. The donations are really going to help me keep this channel going so I can increase my video work. That's why I haven't been able to go outside. I don't have any vlog cameras. My phone is not working right now with my computer, so I'm really in a loss. I need to get some special equipment, some lighting. So that's what the money's going towards. I want to say thank you to all of you who've been sending donations and supporting, because it's just it's devastating. And some of you here know my situation, and we know who's behind it. Can't prove it legally, but we know. Anyways, YouTube will continue. I will always broadcast no matter what they try to do. I'll find a way to get to you. All right. Please hold your donations. I'm not doing readings yet. I appreciate them, but I will have to, come back to you. Okay. So thank you for your understanding. Listen, so here's our deal with donations. I'm getting so many requests, and sometimes I have technical problems, and I may miss a donation for a reading. I'm going to ask you just to have this understanding with me. Donate simply because you want to support the channel and you love Psychic Bob. And if you get your reading on top of it, that's a bonus. Okay. I have to ask that. My legal counsel has asked me to say that. I have some people are trying to take me to court saying that I stole $3. It was a $3 donation. And they're literally spending thousands of dollars in attorney fees to sue me for $3. It's ridiculous. So I have to, by my advice of my attorneys, say that I will not be able to guarantee a reading due to technical issues and simply volume. That being said, most of you know I pretty much cover everybody who donates. So if you donate, you're probably going to get a reading. But again, I can't promise it. So donate because you love Psychic Bob. You want to support the channel. You know, if you also want to help support the channel, make sure to look below the screen here. You'll see some t-shirts. I have my own t-shirt shop here through Teespring, and I would love for you to buy a Psychic Bob t-shirt. You know, I have a bunch in there. Just there's more than what you see on the strip. You have to go inside the shops. But I do a lot of modern art, and I have t-shirts. And we're going to have some new t-shirts designs coming soon. So anyways, you know, it's just wonderful to have you guys here. And I thank you. I thank you so much for your support. It means the world. I am a full-time psychic. I do not have a day job. I literally do readings all day long. So thank you for your support and your understanding. Also, one more thing is, if you're waiting on a private reading, I do have a little bit of a backlog. I'm getting literally over 100 calls a week coming in, and I'm trying to catch up with those. So if you've been calling me or writing, waiting to get on my schedule, I am getting through the lists. I will get to you. Psychic Bob's not ignoring you, and I won't forget you, okay? Thank you so much. And if you want to buy a reading, you can just go over to my website, PsychicBob.com. You can buy it. It'll notify me, and I can contact you. Okay, so there is not a schedule at my website. I didn't put that up for a lot of reasons, but it will notify me when you buy a reading, and I will contact you to get you on my schedule, okay? Thank you for your understanding. I still have a few openings for the month of October. Anyways, call me. We'll work it out. I love you guys. Thank you so very, 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 very much. Well, we got to do some meditation if we're gonna open the channel and commune with the spirit world. So, are you guys ready to meditate? Thank you so much. So I want you to get comfortable, and we're going to just start by closing our eyes. And as we close our eyes, I want you to follow your breathing just gently in and out. And as we follow the breathing, let's let go all the tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence and peace within. And as we follow the breathing, I want you to draw your attention now down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest area, I want you to see a little spark of white light. I want you to see that spark of light. Now see it become a little brighter and a little larger so you can really focus on it. All right, you got that light? All right, now we're going to count from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to take that little light and just expand it to fill our whole body instantly from head to toe with light. All right, the speed of light. All right, it's like a big camera flash and you'll be illumined within. That's going to open up all your chakras and help you feel better. And it open the door to the spirit world. All right, so let's look at that light. All right, ready? Count down. All right. 3, 2, keep your focus. 1, blink on. Woo! I tell you, it gives me such a head rush. All right, first question tonight. Kim Osborne, there you are. I thought I saw you here. Blessings, Lord Icy. Oops, hold on, Kim. It just flew by. Don't spam the chat. Call it, keep an eye, make sure people aren't spamming. Blessings, Lord Iceon. My blood pressure bottomed out, passed out on Saturday, feeling poorly. Any messages? And thank you, blessings. Hold on, Kim. Let me step into your light here. Yes, I can hear. Fletcher said Doris is coming in here. Hold on. There you are. Hi, Doris. I can hear you. Yes, for Kim. Okay. Kim, Doris is asking me to tell you, she said that your body's like fighting like two different infections simultaneously, and it's draining all the energy off of you. I'm getting something that feels like a flu issue around you here. And I'm also getting, this is weird, like inflammation in the spine. I know that sounds weird, but it's like your spinal fluid is not flowing right, and it's affecting the flow into the fluid of the brain. Um, and I think you're going to need antibiotics, and that's going to put things back on track. Okay. But please be careful. I don't think it's a good idea for you to drive right now until you see a doctor. Okay. But I feel like there's like literally two different things going on. You're going to need like an antibiotic, maybe an anti-inflammatory, because I feel like some of this is connected to the spine. It's almost like a spine inflammation, but it might be an infection that's attached itself into the spinal fluid. Sounds strange, I know, but I want you to have both of those looked at, okay? I hope that helps. Thank you for being here. God bless you. Be careful, okay? Don't fall over. All right, next question. First donation of the day, or well, not the first. I'll come back to the other guys. Masters Omniverse, Swedish krona, 20 Swedish krona. Hi, Bob. Can you locate my spaceship? Thanks. You know, Masters Omniverse, I feel like your spaceship, that you have a strong connection with the Pleiadians and the Arcturians, and I think they're working together. But I think that there's no ship right above you. I think it's actually at the Pleiades. But you pick up signals and presences. But I'll tell you, if you keep watching and call them, they can come, because these people can travel interdimensionally. So they can come from the Pleiades literally like in 2 seconds. But they're docked at the Pleiades. But I do think you're going to get a visible sign, actually. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, Gary M., $20 donation. Hi, Psychic Bob. Any messages from my spirit guides? Thanks and blessings to you. Hold on, Gary. Let's see who's back here. Here already. Doris is back here. Yeah. Doris, Gary, Doris is asking me to tell you. She said that the spirit word's putting some healing into you. There's some issues that I'm picking up in your spine and also in like shoulder and arm area. I'll be very careful right now. I just feel like there's some weakness here in these areas. And Doris is saying, she said, be careful. Don't lift anything. She said, tell Gary he gets stubborn and thinks he can do stuff that he shouldn't do. So that's a warning from Doris here. I'm also getting Elizabeth back here. And Elizabeth says papers are getting ready to be signed. I think within the next week or 2 weeks, you're going to hear something here. Because when Elizabeth, she's literally here smiling. She's holding her briefcase. So I feel like there's business being wrapped up. I think you're going to get an offer. I want you to try to, go back through your legal papers here. Yeah, she's agreeing with me. Liz says, review the last communications. And she said, call them and do a follow-up about a question. Ask just a general question. She said, this is going to trigger a response. And it looks like you'll get this going. That's from her. And I'm seeing it as well. So watch the next week. This is a good week for you to push forward. If you saw yesterday's video on astrology, we've got a triple sun aspects going on, triple sun transits. And so this is a very strong time of power right now. And Gary, I think you want to use your voice, call on Elizabeth, ask her to go into that phone call with you. But I think you need to kind of stir the pot, and Elizabeth's going to be with you, okay? But be careful with yourself physically, as Doris said as well, okay? But yeah, watch this one. This is a very strong week for you, and I think you're on a good path, okay? Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, Christine C. donation, $8 donation. Thank you. Hi, Bob. Love you. Blessings to you. Love you too, Christine. Any messages or guidance from Spirit for me? Thank you. Hold on. I know, yes. My guide Doris, she loves to chime in on everybody. She's back here and she said, tell Christine C. She said, I'm working on that relationship issue with her. And she said, love is going to win out in the end. She said, you've got a little more work to do. And she said, I'm going to help you. She said, but he has work to do as well. All right. But Doris is coming in. She says that the month of November for you, she says, is a time of moving forward. She said, moving forward emotionally And she says in terms of security. So I feel that there's more money also in the month of November here. But Doris is working with you on both fronts. And she said the old Gipper is back here for you. She's talking about Ronald Reagan. Hold on. Ronald Reagan said, just checking in. He said, politics can be a nasty business, but he said, Christine, it's worth the fight. That's his words. That's from Ronald Reagan. So he's here cheering you on. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for all your support. Your donations really do help and mean an awful lot. Okay, there's Bree. Hi, Bree. $5 donation. Hi, PsychicBob. Are there any messages for me today? Thank you. Also, I love your new pendant. Thank you. This I've had it for a few months now, but I just decided to wear it again today because I was so excited. There's my astrology pendant you turned in. It's a vintage 1970s original chain, mint condition. Thank you so much, Bree. Hold on. Let me just step up someone. Don't spam the chat, guys. All right. Hi, PsychicBob. Are there any messages for me today? Thank you. I love your new pendant. Blessings, Bree. Bree, I got to tell you right now, I'm walking into your frequency here, and I'm hearing a voice talking around you. I get a spirit guide here. She gives me the name of Michelle, and it's interesting because Michelle is like, she's dressed like 1970s, like a disco girl. She's dancing. There's like a strobe light, and she says, tell Bree I want to dance with her. She really feels that you need to kind of break out of your pattern. And she said, you're hitting some walls. And she said, if you'll just go out and let your hair down. And she said, go on the town for a while. She said, forget everything. She said, things work out. And she says to tell you by the end of this month, she said, there's some more money coming to you. So maybe like a bonus from work or some type of financial increase coming literally around Halloween. Okay. So she's helping you. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. Raymond Hampton, $2 donation. Thank you, Raymond. What's wrong with my left leg and foot? Hold on just a second, Raymond. Raymond, you've got some strain in the knees and in the calf muscle, and it's affecting circulation. You need to go to a doctor because I'm getting it's like a swelling and a blood flow. But it's connected to, I think, literally like you got out of bed, you twisted the knee or something, and you may not feel it in the knee, but it's like affected the muscles in the calf area, and it's affecting the ankle and foot. But you're going to have to see somebody to bring down the swelling because it's affecting blood flow. All right, please go see somebody because I don't want you to get a blood clot. I don't think it's a blood clot, but left untreated, you might develop a blood clot. You need to go right in, please. Thank you. I'm not trying to scare you, just trying to help you. All right. Blessings to you. Unconditional love. Eritrean dollars, 25. Thank you. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me from Spirit World or from my job? Thank you and blessings to you. Unconditional love, I'm picking up around you a spirit guide here. I keep hearing the name Thomas around you. And Thomas is saying that he's helping you to move forward. There seems to be some block in the work right now. And it's not your fault, but it looks like there's some internal struggle inside the company. And there may be some reorganization coming. Thomas he said, it's time for you to move on. You can make more money. So I feel that by the end of the year, by December, you may be able to make a job move. But Thomas is going to help you with that. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh, there's Kenna Osborne. Hi, Kenna. $9.99. Thank you for your donation. Hi, PsychicBob. Do my guides have any messages for me today? Thank you so much. Love you and blessings. Thank you, Kenna. Love you too, dear. Listen, I have to tell you, Kenna, when I'm walking into your frequency right now, I'm hearing there's like two different voices. One is it's Helen Duncan around you. And I'm hearing another one that's a relative here. Helen Duncan's here saying that you have some psychic power and physical mediumship opening up. And she said you're opening that channel. She said she comes in to help. I'm also getting a relative here on your mom's side of the family. This feels like it's actually, I want to go back even great-great-grandmother on the mother's side back here. But this great-great-grandmother also is claiming that she said she's coming in to help you to connect with spirit. She said that you have some healing gifts as well, and you're going to be called to do some healing work, some channeled healing, particularly in your family area. She's asking me to talk to you about around your immediate family, some healing. There seems to be some emotional healing that needs to happen and some physical healing. I think it's around a mother here, some strengthening, particularly in the digestive area. Both of them are coming in to help you. So call on your great-great-grandmother and call on Helen Duncan. They're both helping you. I hope that helps a little bit, dear. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Karen Bryant, $10 donation. Thank you so much, dear. Hi, Psychic Bob. That awesome dragon that you told me about in our last reading, does he or she have any messages for me? Blessings. Hold on, Karen. Let me find out. Doris, do you have can you call on her dragon guide? I'm not picking him. Hold on, Karen. I'm not getting him in yet. I hear, oh, you've got the most beautiful dragon. He's showing himself to me. He's all like black. He's like black and he's got golden scales, like golden burnished gold. He's beautiful. And I hear him and he said, tell her I am strengthening her. He's talking about some physical power. And he's literally blowing like fire out. But he said, tell her I'm not burning her. He said, I'm warming her. So he's putting warmth into your body, and that's going to bring some healing. And he's particularly talking about the hips and the knees. And he said the ankles. So like going down, particularly on your left side here, he's showing me that he's putting healing energy into you. So yes, your dragon spirit is helping you, and he's doing healing. Thank you so much for your support. Blessings. Oh my gosh, Sandra, there you are. Sandra Bradley. Yay, $5 donation. Thank you, Sandra. You're so sweet. Hey, Bob, what's going on with my left hip? Hold on just a second, Sandra. Let me see what we got going on. Yes, Doris. Yeah. Doris is back here, Sandra, and she said that this is what she said. The chair that you're sitting in is straining you. She said you need better lumbar support. She said you're slouching and it's pulled muscles in the hip. And she's also saying that when you get out of a car, you're straining it. I don't know if you have like a low sitting car, but there seems to be some issue with a car. And it's weird because I feel like you've got these slick leather seats, like you're sliding across, but when you're getting out, you're like kind of crooked. So you need to look at a chair, predominantly one I would say that you sit in the most of the time. If I say, if you come home and sit in your chair, do you know what I'm talking about? That's the chair where the problem is. And also getting out of your car, be very careful. Use supports of the door handle. Please don't just jump out of cars. Go slowly. That's what it is. I do pick up inflammation. I don't think it's going to need surgery, but you may need some anti-inflammatories. If it doesn't heal, you're going to have to see a doctor, but start with some anti-inflammatories. Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Gary M., $5 donation. Hi, Gary. Thank you again. Hi, Psychic Bob. I have to lift things at work, and I can only call the transfer agent. Is that what Elizabeth means? Thanks. Yeah, Gary, what I want you to do is if you have to lift things at work, just be very slow with it. Don't rush. Because I feel like as long as you kind of prepare your body and ease into it, you're going to be okay. But the way they were showing them, it's like you're just rushing, and that's where the injury is. Or the weakness will act up, okay? Yes, and I just heard Elizabeth say, yes, that's who I want you to call. So yes, call the transfer agent because you need to kind of put yourself back on the radar. They're waiting, kind of, they're hoping you will go away, is what she just said. She said, but they're prepared to settle if you push it a little bit. So yeah, call them. Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings. Yaya, laugh some more. Yaya. Oh, I love that. You know, you guys have the best names. $15 donation. Thank you, Yaya. I've been feeling very down lately. I'm sorry. And I want to know if there are any messages from my ancestors and spirit guides. Anything I should be aware of in my near future. Hold on, Yaya. Let me see who's back here. Okay. I'm getting a few voices here. I have sounds like a father vibration. Is your father or grandfather? It's on the father's side here. I'm just calling him father because he stands in father's place. But I hear a male back here, and he's literally saying, he says, I'm looking out for you. He said that he's protecting you and keeping you out of harm's way. I also pick up a person here. This feels as if it's where he has a very strong, like, how to say, he's like tribal feeling, like not Native American. I think he's like Kenyan, like African. But I have this kind of Kenyan guide back here. And I keep hearing the name around him. He says, Lika, like Leah, Lika. It's like Lika. I can't get the exact name, but it's like Lika is the name. He said Lika's here. But he's a protector to you. I feel like he may even have a blood connection to you, Yaya. But you have a very strong connection with both of them, because I hear them both saying they're here to protect you and to heal you. It looks like you've been frozen here emotionally. You have had some depression, because I pick up dark blue light. But they're saying they're giving you strength to break out of that. I feel like you're ready for a major life transition here. Like this may involve like a move. It's weird because I feel like you're about to like move or you want to move. And I think this will be a long distance move, like across the country. It's not a local move. So I think you're ready for some major changes, and that's going to really put you in a better stead. But call on Lika, call on this father spirit as well. If your dad's still alive and I'm misreading it, it's on that side. Sometimes I get the family relations crisscross, so bear with me. But I do pick up both of these spirits, and they're coming in to lift you up and to literally just kind of give you a little push. So you're not alone. Call on both of them because they're helping you. All right. They're asking me to talk to you. They said that by the December, you could be resettled if you wanted to. So there's a lot of power right now to move things forward. And they're saying that the words I keep hearing the Father say, he says, don't hold on to people and to circumstances that are not serving you anymore. I get the sense you've been giving out a lot of energy, and they're saying, don't hold on to the past. It's time to move on. You're going to be blessed, but call on both of them. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Sandra Juskin, $4.99. Thank you, Sandra. Hi, Bob. My husband is back on his meds and apologized for his behavior. I think it won't last, but at least no one argues until I'm able to leave. Blessings. Sandra, listen, I'm glad to hear that he's back on his medicine, but I got to tell you, I don't feel the energy is still coming for, like, I don't get support coming from him. Like he really is nurturing and loving. And sometimes when you have people that are, well, let me put it this way. He has two issues. One is his depression and his emotional and anxiety. But apart from that, as a person, he's lost his way. He's not following his spirit chart. And that's not just mental illness. That's the choice he's making. So I'm just going to be honest with you. I still think you need to reach out to friends and try to start to have an emergency plan of a house to go to. Because I'll tell you, when I get into December, I feel like he's spinning out of control again. So even if it lasts, you've got like 2 months of it lasting, to be honest. I'm sorry, but you're going to be okay, but you've got to make the plans now to go. Don't wait until the next episode. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Yeah, I know. Doris is here, and she said, tell Sandra calling me I can help her. Doris is going to help you. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Raymond Hampton, $2 donation. Thank you so much for your donation. What does the spirit world see for my quartet group? Hold on. Fletcher's back here, and he says, tell them I'm jamming with them. I have to tell you, you have a good group, but I'll be honest with you, Raymond. I feel like you're the one that's the most motivated. I want you to start giving some assignments to the other members of the group to do some research. I feel like you guys need to work more on getting out into the public, more promotions, okay? So everybody in that group should go out and try to make a contact at a public venue where you could play, because I feel like you're doing all the legwork. They're talented, but they're not seeing the business side, and you're more business oriented. But you've got to get them to understand the business side. And it'll go. I think by New Year's, you'll have some gigs, for the New Year's Eve. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, Stephanie Busby, $10 donation. Thank you, Stephanie. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me today? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for all you do. Have a great day. Thank you, Stephanie. Listen, Stephanie, I've got a spirit back here. There's a lady that's talking to me. And I keep hearing the name, and she says, my name, she gives me the name of Marguerite. And she sounds like she's South American. She said she's from Brazil. She says, I'm Brazilian. Her name is Marguerite. And she said, in my time, she said, I was a cabaret dancer. This is so funny. She said, I was a cabaret dancer and a tarot reader. She said, in between shows, I would sit in lounges and read cards for people. So Marguerite's coming in here. And she said, I come in to help you to know that you don't have to be frozen in somebody else's idea of success. She said, do your own thing. And she said, you're going to soar. She's asked me to tell you you're at a crossroads right now where you're about to have business success. And I feel like this may be related to building a business. And she said, yes. She said, tell her to build her own business. And she says, she showed me tarot cards. So I don't know if you want to do a psychic reading business or tarot reading or so, but she's going to help you with business. Okay. Marguerite, she said, Marguerite from Brazil. That's the way she put it. But she said it with a nice, like Brazil. That's how they say it. But she's with you and helping you. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. All right. Colleen Radba, $49.99. Oh my gosh, Colleen, thank you. You are so kind to me. God bless you. Is there a message from the spirit world for me? Thank you, Lord Ision, the messenger. Oh, thank you. By the way, for those of you who don't know, Lord Ision is my title of nobility. I was awarded it by the Order of the Purple Cord. As the Wiccan high priest, they gave me that title. So I am Lord Ision as well as Psychic Bob. Well, Colleen, thank you so much. Hold on. Yes, I can hear you. Doris Stokes is back here for you, and she's asking me to tell you. She said, would you tell Colleen? She said, I've still got her under my watchful gaze. That's the word she said. She said she's helping you to move through relationships right now. She said, this is her word. She said, this is a time of repair, a time of inner work, and she said, and outer work. And she's talking to me about some counseling here. And she said, Colleen would do well. She said, just to work with a counselor, just for a little while. She said, maybe 1 or 2 sessions to help her to understand some patterns that she's going through so she'll move forward in success. She's asking you to talk to you about house blessings as well. And I get the sense that there's a possible move coming or a new opportunity around housing. And she says, more room. That's what Doris said. She said, more room. So if you're going to do a move, they're going to help you. But you're at a place where Doris keeps saying, she said, remember your goals and your focus. She said, don't let anybody distract you from succeeding. She keeps handing me money. And I said, what's this money? And she said, Colleen's getting more money. It looks like this may be tied to some education as well. So I think you're going back to school here if you're not already in school. But there looks like some more education, some training. And she said, career advancement. She's asking me to tell you that the month of January here, the new year, she said, you really feel refreshed and renewed in January. So Doris is going to help you. She's also asking me to tell you about that you've got another guide here. It's Archangel Raphael's in spirit as well, working with you for some strength in the emotional area. So hang in there. A lot of blessings coming, some money blessings. Looks like a possible new house opportunity for you. And overall, just freedom and self-focus. Doris is helping you, and Archangel Raphael. I hope that helps. Thank you so very much for your kind support. Really means a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, more donations. You guys are in. Karen Bryan, $10 donation. Thank you, Karen. One last question to say goodbye. Do I have any connection to Native Americans? Been fascinated with their culture as well. Blessed be. Thank you, Karen, for your support. Yeah, I feel you have a connection in this life, that you have some bloodlines that tie in with the Native Americans, possibly Cherokee. I keep getting an East Coast connection around you here, like you have family in the East, or you've been in the East, or at least earlier links in your life. Like South, like I keep wanting to go like North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, like along that path. So yes, you have a connection to Native Americans in this bloodline through Cherokee. And I also get some past life stuff that you were a Sioux Indian in a former life. So yes, you have a past life and current life. So that's the connection. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Ryan Erard, $4.99. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you so much. Hi, Bob. What do you see happening with the future of my current relationship? Thank you and blessings. Ryan, I've got to be honest here, and Doris is back here talking. When I step into the energy around this relationship, I'm getting some blocks in communication right now. And Doris said, she said your partner is challenged in opening up. They've gone through something where they're just kind of closing down. And you're both going to have to work on the communications. I think it's going to need some professional counseling, or it will not go forward. She said that there are blocks, and she said that you're going to have some help to move forward. You can't do it all yourself because the other person needs help to break out of their holding pattern. So I want you to invoke like a relationship counselor, like a social worker, and just do a few sessions, because I don't feel like your partner is opening their true mind to you. They're not trying to be deceptive. They don't even know they're closing down, but they are. And I think there's an issue around depression as well that's not been maybe dealt with or diagnosed. Okay, so get some professional counseling. I don't think this will be hard to fix. I think the relationship can be repaired if you get help in time. Okay, thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys, you guys are just blowing PsychicBob away. Oops, hold on just a second. All right, hold on just a second. Hold on a second. Sealy Jane. Hi, Sealy Jane. Good to see you. PsychicBob, are there any messages for me? There's a lot of spirit activity around me, and I've seen a lot in my house. Thank you. Well, Sealy Jane, I can tell you right now, I'm walking into your light, and I'm getting a lot of flashing purple. This means your psychism, your mediumship is picking up. And I do think spirits are seeing that light and sensing, and that's why all the activity's happening. I'm getting a number of people, and it's funny because they show me people walking across your lawn as well. They're outside as well as inside. And I'm getting some strange mix of Civil War soldiers, Native Americans, and World War II vets. Talk about a mix. But no, you are getting a lot of activity. I think it's a little overstimulating to you, though. And what I want you to do is put salt in each room of your house. You need to lower some of that vibration. And salt is a purifier and will help lower some of that energy, because I'm a little concerned, Celia, that it's going to overtax your nervous system. It could be a strain on you. Yeah, Doris is back here as well, and she said she's going to help with the earthbounds. She said Celia's quite good. Then she said, hold on. She said, I'm bringing somebody else in here. Who is that? Oh, isn't that interesting? Yes. Yes. There's a British medium here. He gives me the name of Sloan. He says, tell her Sloan is here. And he says, I've had my day of working with the earthbounds. And Mr. Sloan's asking me to tell you that he's going to come in as well. He says, I'm going to clear out some of this. It's too much, he says, but he's going to help you as well. So Sloan is helping you, and you're going to move forward, all right? But put the salt around the rooms, okay? So call on Sloan, call on Doris. They're both helping you. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh, hold on. Screen's freezing. All right, there you are. Hey, Daniel Osborne. Hi, Bob. Was wondering if you see me getting the job I applied for. Daniel, I have to be honest. I'm sorry to tell you, I don't see you getting that job. Now, don't give up hope. I want you to keep applying, because I feel like even if you don't get that job, there are 2 others that are coming shortly afterwards. But you got to keep putting yourself out there. And I feel like by the end of October, you have a job. So it's coming, but just not getting that job. I got to be honest with you. I know sometimes I give unpleasant messages, but it's going to save you a lot of problems. So don't put all your eggs in that basket. Keep putting yourself out there, because I do see you getting a job by end of October. Okay. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Samaj Mokden. Sanoj Mokden. Thank you. That's a lovely name. $4.99. Thank you for your donation. Do you see my property issue getting resolved soon? Should I sell it or keep it? What do my guides say? Yeah. You've got a man standing back here. Hold on. Let me just tune in on his frequency. I'm trying to hear him, but he's not clear to me here. Okay. There's a guy, and he gives me the name of Sri Janaki. He says, I'm Sri Janaki. That's the name he gives me. And he says that the property is going to be in a holding pattern. He said it's not going to sell easily. He said, hold on to it for now, because he said there's going to be people, but it'll be too much legal red tape. He's asking me to tell you to wait till January. He says after the new year, revisit selling it. He said you'll get a better price and it'll be an easier time for you to sell it. Okay, so January, hold on to it till January. That's Shree's advice. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. You guys are the best. There's David Jan all the way from Israel. Yay. Thank you for your service, David Jan. David Jan's a military person. Hi, Bob. Does my star family have any messages? Thank you, love and light. Hold on just a second, David Jan. I'm hearing Commander Ashtar back here. He said, I'm encamping a lot of people around David Jan. He says, this is his words. He says, tell David Jan to be prepared to move into his calling sooner rather than later. He's talking about January. He says in 2022, he said, you will be offered a chance for release from your military contract. Oh, excuse me. Having some breathing problems. When the spirits come in, it tightens up my chest. Can you all step back just a little bit? Thank you. I'm having a little asthma. Yes, he says January is the time of new beginnings for you. So it looks like you're going to have, from January 4, more time to really focus on your development of your mediumship and getting that side of your life really in focus. All right. So they're working with you. Watch the new year. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Gosh, guys, sorry, my voice is gone here. Nicole Perkins. Hi, Bob. Any messages to me? Hi, Nicole. Good to see you here again. Thank you for being here. Listen, Nicole, I got to tell you, I'm picking up around you some relatives here in spirit. There's a lady on your mother's side of the family. It's a grandmother sister. I think it's a great aunt in spirit. I just get this woman back here. And she said, I'm cutting the crusts off the tea sandwiches. I think when she was alive, this great aunt loved to like cook or make sandwiches, especially like tea. And she's literally making these little tea sandwiches. You need to trim the crust on their little dainty sandwiches. Well, that's what she's making for her. And she says, tell Nicole, she said, to celebrate every day. She said, you've been wrapped up here feeling like overwhelmed. And she said, a little cup of tea and a little sandwich, she said, will put her back in balance. So she's bringing this from the spirit world to help you not feel overwhelmed and to bring you back into balance here, okay? So she's going to be helping you and working with you, okay? So thank you very much. Also, Nicole, they're talking to me here about the month of December as well. And they're saying, if you want to take a new job, December's the right time. So I don't know if you've been looking for a job or you've been on hold with a transfer or transition there. But she said December is the right time around the work change. Okay, I hope that helps and makes sense. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Glittery Rainbow, €5. Thank you so much. Blessings to all of you. Thank you for your support. Hi, Bob. Feeling much better. The reading on Sunday Live helped so much. Thank you. Well, I'm so glad. God bless you. Did the spirit people hear what I told them earlier today? Doris is back there, and she said she and Edgar were there listening. Yes, they heard what she told them. And she said, my dear, she said, we understand your frustrations. She said, but thank you for acknowledging it. And she said, thank you. We're going to be helping. She said, you're not abandoned. They said they're helping you with the conversation that's upcoming with your mom. And Doris said, she said, remember, my dear, she said, stand your ground. She said, you don't have to justify anything to her. She said, if you want to speak to her, she said, stand in your truth, but do not back down. And she said, we don't encourage you to interact with her beyond that which is absolutely necessary. So Doris is going to help you. And Mr. Casey's there as well. Mr. Casey's talking about increase in power flowing through you. So your psychic healing gifts are picking up as well. And He keeps folding a paper airplane. Fletcher's back here just while I'm talking. That usually means travel. So I think you're going to be going out somewhere soon. Travel, maybe even to Australia, because they're folding airplane. I see the Australian flag on the wings. So if you get a chance, you should go. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. JK Films, €4.99. Thank you, JK. Will I get the money I invoiced towards the film studio I work at? Hold on. Yeah, your guide Cecil's back here, and he said the people are honorable and will honor the commitment. So yes, you're going to get the money. He said there's an accounting issue. It's something about end of the month. So it may not be till the end of this month that you get it. I know it sucks to have to wait, but it sounds like it's the way their accounting is set up. So no, there's not going to be a problem for you. That's from Cecil. Thank you. Cecil's also asking me to tell you, JK Films, that he said keep putting yourself out there. He said you're going to get more invoices to give out soon. So it looks like some more projects, particularly around the end of this month. Something with television and possibly even like another film project. It's weird. It's like a documentary or docudrama, something like that. And also television like a biography or something. So yeah, both of those are coming as well. So keep out there. You're succeeding. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Thank you. Stranger Things 77. There you are. Good to see you. Hi, Lord Iceon. I hope you're doing well. Any messages from me? Thank you. I'm doing great. Thank you. I found random packet of money on my desk today. Was that left by a spirit? Thank you and blessings. You know, Stranger Things, I think it was actually left by a person, but I feel that spirit worked through them to leave it. Sometimes spirit can materialize stuff, but sometimes they can equally work through somebody. Like, somebody just thought, I want to help them out. Or like, oh, I forgot I owe them money or something. And it just appears. And so it's not always like a miracle in the sense that it's materialized from nowhere, but it can be that spirit works through others to bring presence to us. So it was from spirit ultimately, even if somebody else brought it to you. That's a good question. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. All right. Hold on, guys. I'm losing my voice here. Oops, I just hope I'm broadcasting. I just accidentally hit the delete button. Okay. Let's think about some best. Charmala. Hi, Charmala. Namaste, Lord Iceon. Namaste to you. Thank you. Is there anything more I can do for my parents' health, especially my mother? Charmala, I'm going to be brutal with you here, but it's out of love, not to be mean. You cannot fix their problems because I feel like your mother wants to be ill. And I'm not saying that to be cruel, but people get caught in these cycles of where they get depressed and they get ill and then they want to stay ill because it's like being ill is easier than getting well because to get well takes effort. So at this point, I think what you want to do is you can send them healing, but I wouldn't strain. And it's not an issue. I know you love them and I'm not trying to sound hateful, but you're going to have to step back a little bit because I feel like they need to discover their own inner healing presence. So give them a blessing, encourage them, but step back a little bit, okay? I'm sorry you can't fix this at this point. Thank you so much for understanding. I hope you understand that. Death Star, €5. Thank you, Death Star. A friend of mine abroad is requesting me to pay their hospital bills, but I feel exhausted. Death Star, I'm just going to warn you, be careful with that. I don't have a good feeling. I'm not convinced that they're sincere. I feel that they've mismanaged money and there's more to it than you're being told. And you're exhausted because that person is draining you. They're a bit of a psychic vampire. You have my permission and the universe's permission to say, I'm sorry, I can't help you. And if they're abroad, they may have to seek help from the embassy. But you don't have to get involved. All right. Blessings to you. Glittery Rainbow, €5. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hearts. Hearts back. Am I still on track? Feeling better, but it's still a bit shaky and insecure if I am making right choices these days. Remember this, Glittery Rainbow. For spiritual people, we can always channel in the power we need. And so right now, you want to channel power that is grounding and focused. I would definitely work with the gemstone black tourmaline or hematite right now. That's going to give you greater stability. And I do feel like you're on the right track. You have to remember, slow everything down and ask spirit to show you the truth before you make any sudden decisions, and you're going to be just fine. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, you guys are the best. All right. Laura Das, there you are. You were the first one in today. Thank you, Laura, for being here. Your support means a lot. Laura was here the minute I went up with the broadcast. Bob, does Spirit have any messages for me today? Thanks. Hi, Laura. Listen, I've got a voice coming in back here. You have another guide coming in here. This is a woman. She's dressed in Victorian clothing. I believe she's a medium. And she gives me the name of Sarah. She said, I'm Sarah. And she was a British medium in the 1860s, she just said. And she's asking me to tell you that she's coming in. She said, I did a little magic and I worked with the spirits. She said, I guess I was called a witch in my day. She said, I think you're a powerful witch as well. So Sarah wants to come in to kind of teach you some, the way she says, Victorian magic. Isn't that interesting? So I want you to do some research on the magic and the spiritualist practices of the Victorian times, because Sarah's going to help you understand new ways for you to commune with spirit and get magical results with old-time Victorian magical traditions. All right, so she's with you and asked me to bring that. Thank you so much. Blessings. Maya, there you are. Hey, Maya, good to see you all the way from New Zealand, way, way, way down under. You know, we always call Australia down under, but actually New Zealand's more down under than Australia. And I love Australians and I love New Zealanders. You guys rock. Thank you for your donation. Hey, Bob, any red flags for my travels this weekend? Blessings. Hold on, Maya. Let me just step in your frequency. Yeah, Maya, this is going to sound funny, but I want you to bring a passport with you. I don't know if you're going out of country, but I keep feeling like you're having some sort of interaction with, like, it's almost like a border patrol or police that are having a roadblock. And I feel like they may challenge your license or your documentation. So bring a passport because that carries weight. Most police will accept passport as a valid ID. So if you have a passport, you need to bring, I think you do, but I want you to bring a passport with you in your travels. I don't get any danger or anything. It's more like a random check or security check. But I feel like somebody's challenging you. Like they stop you and they're like, we want to see this. Bring a passport with you, okay? And that'll get you out of it. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys. I tell you, I don't know where we are. We are at our hour. The Psychic Bob has more work to do today. But I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you for being here. Thank you so much for your wonderful and kind support. You guys rock. I love all of you. Listen, make sure to help me out. Go below, buy a Psychic Bob t-shirt. All right. Go to my website, register for my psychic development class this Saturday. We're going to study haunted houses, you know, how to work with haunted houses and do investigations and understand spirit activity. All right. So go to PsychicBob.com. You can also purchase readings over there. You know, I'd love to hear from you. So visit my website, you know, visit my shop, my t-shirt shop below. Be part of our scene. Please hit subscribe. We want you to be here. We would love for you to be here. And I think you guys are rocking it. So listen, Psychic Bob sends his love to you. Blessings. I thank you for being here. So we'll be back here tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Wednesday. Weekend Wednesday. And I think tomorrow we're going to talk about Goddess Athena, because we haven't talked about that. We were going to do that the other week, but I ran into some problems. So Goddess Athena tomorrow. Don't miss it. Be here. You guys rock. I love you. Psychic Bob's with you. And if you didn't see yesterday's video, please go see that. Thumbs up it, like it, favorite it. You know, give some Bob some help here. Give me some comments, some thumbs up. support the channel. And I thank all of you for being here. I love you. And we'll see you back here tomorrow for Wiccan Wednesday, all about the goddess Athena. Blessings to you.